Welcome back to Dmac's Mad Gaming. I'm your host, the Mad Gamer here. We believe gaming is a lifestyle, not a hobby. Welcome back, guys. And today we're talking about Nintendo. Nintendo just made an announcement earlier today where they're releasing a new revision of Nintendo Switch. Now, Nintendo Switch came out on March 3rd of 2017, so it's been out for a couple years. And last week we heard that they were releasing a Nintendo Switch Lite, which is a hand version of the Nintendo Switch. It does not switch between um, console to handheld. It's just a portable handheld device for you to play Nintendo Switch games on. But today we got an announcement from Nintendo that they're revising the Nintendo Switch itself. Now, when a lot of people heard about this announcement from Nintendo that they're giving a new revision, they're doing a new revision for the Nintendo Switch, a lot of people thought that we was gonna get a Nintendo Switch with a little bit better graphics than the original one. That's not the case here. The announcement is it's just a Nintendo. It's the same Nintendo Switch, just with a better battery life. And a lot of people scratching their heads, including myself. I was talking to a couple people in the game community on Twitter and on Reddit, and a lot of people are scratching their heads like, Nintendo, what are you doing? Well, we all know Nintendo's history. They always do orthodox things when it comes to marketing and selling their devices and games. They always been the oddball in the gaming industry, and people love them for it. And this one didn't surprise me about Nintendo. I mean, we thought if we was gonna get a revision for the Nintendo Switch, we would get something that was highly more powerful than the current system we have. But that's not the case here. This system will just have a longer battery life. Now, your average Nintendo Switch now you can get a battery life up to maybe 6.5 hours of battery life, depending on what type of game you play. A game that's very demanding, maybe less than that. They use example like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. The current system you have now can do about 6.5 hours of battery life if you're planning for a long period of time. But this new revision of the Switch should jump it up to maybe 7.5 to 9 hours of battery life. And don't quote me on that. That's just what I've been hearing. I haven't really got a chance to check out the article yet. But I just want to get my opinion out there about this system. And I'm just thinking to myself like, wow, Nintendo, you are an orthodox company where you do some things outside of the box, and people love you for it. A lot of people in the gaming community going like, "What's the sense of releasing a revision of the Nintendo Switch if it's just having a longer battery life?" I mean, is that something that is necessary? A lot of people say in the gaming community, and some people thought it was going to be a little bit more pricey than the original, but no, it's the same price as the original Nintendo Switch. It's $300. So basically, if you have a system that batteries dying all out, you can go get another Nintendo Switch with a longer battery life to it. And a lot of people are scratching their heads like, I don't understand that. When you wait a little bit longer, I mean, when you just add that to the new revision of a more powerful Switch, because you're going to need it when the next gen console from Microsoft and PlayStation come out, are you going to need a more powerful Switch? So why would you just wait to put that feature into the more powerful Switch? A lot of people's thinking in their heads, including myself. You know me. I'm always thinking logically, and I feel like to me this is just a waste of resources and money for Nintendo, in my opinion. And I know what you guys gonna say in the comment section. We need a Nintendo Switch with with a longer battery life. This is a good thing. It's only $300, Mads Gamer. It's the same price as the Nintendo Switch you own now. So you're not paying any more. You're just paying the same price for a Switch with better battery life. Yes, if my Nintendo Switch wasn't working, I mean, when I play my Nintendo Switch, I may play for 2-3 hours, but I always make sure my Switch is fully charged, and I turn my Switch off so the battery does not die out. So I really don't have a problem with the battery life of my Nintendo Switch right now. So I don't see why I would need to go out and buy another Nintendo Switch because it has a longer battery life. Maybe for those who play the Nintendo Switch every day for several hours in, maybe 8-9 hours throughout the day, may want a Nintendo Switch with a better battery life. But for me, I'm fine for what it is. I mean, I don't see that it should just go out and spend another $300 on the system because it has more battery life. Now, when my system breaks down or it's not working no more, it would be nice to have it, but I don't see like it's something that people can go out and buy right away. I think it's more. I think it's targeted for more those people who are not who are trying to get in to trying to get into the Nintendo Switch era and trying to get a console and start playing Nintendo Switch games. I think that is what this revision of the system is for. think it's for those newcomers, for those who do not own the Switch already. When they buy a Switch, they have a system to have a longer battery life. For those who already have a Nintendo Switch, I mean, it's no reason to go out and buy another one, spend another $300 for a console that's exactly the same one I have now, but just for 2 or 3 more hours of battery life. I don't think it's worth $300. But I'd like to know what you guys think, because some people may feel like it's worth another $300 to go and buy a new system, because it's the same price, it's the same Nintendo Switch, it doesn't have a code name or anything like that. It's a Nintendo Switch with the same hardware, just with a longer battery life. And I'm scratching my head, like, I don't understand why that would be something Nintendo would want to do right now. I mean, they just announced that we're getting a Nintendo Switch Lite. Now that they're going to be releasing this new revision of Nintendo Switch, this may hurt the Nintendo Switch Lite sales, in my opinion. Depends on when they release the system. I mean, if people have a choice to get the Nintendo Switch versus the Nintendo Switch Lite for $100 more and for a longer battery life, well, I mean, what would you choose? I mean, if I had a choice between a Nintendo Switch Lite and a Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch Lite is the same exact, has the same type of battery life, the same type of battery life as the original console. So why would I want to buy this handheld system when I can't dock it? I can't play it on my TV. When I can just get a Nintendo Switch that has a longer battery life. I think that this system will hurt the sales of the Nintendo Switch Lite sales. In my opinion, I think that it was something that Nintendo really didn't think about fully when they released it, or maybe they did. I don't know. I'm just a gamer, giving my 2 cents about the situation, and I feel like revising the system now this early, when the Nintendo Switch Lite hasn't even been out on the shelves yet, is silly. I think it's going to hurt the Nintendo Switch Lite sales, in my opinion, because why would people buy a Nintendo Lite for $200 when they can just put another $100 on and get the full experience of a Nintendo Switch? I mean, that's what people love about the system. It's portable. It's a hybrid console. It can be, you can turn it into a console and play it on your TV, and you can take that same system on the go with you. And still play the game functionally outside of your home. I mean, I think that's something that will appeal to more people than the Nintendo Switch Lite. But there are some people in the game community, like Rich from Reject USA, that only plays it in handheld mode. So a Nintendo Switch Lite would be right up his alley, because he usually don't really play the system in dock. So I think that some people will buy the Nintendo Switch Lite just because they don't really dock it to their TV at all. But for a lot of us, we like to have the ability to dock it to our TV and play it at our big screen TV. And when we need to go somewhere, we can take that same experience on the go with us. And I think that's what made the Nintendo Switch so popular and so exciting to have, which is the reason why I'm in love with the system. And I feel like if they're revising the Nintendo Switch and giving us a new Nintendo Switch that has a longer battery life for the same price as the original, why would I not put $100 more on so I can have that feature? So, I mean, that's what I'm really concerned about. I mean, even when they revise it, they could at least put a D-pad on the system, because a lot of people's complaining about the controllers on the Nintendo Switch, and they put a D-pad on the Nintendo Switch Lite, which is an improvement, which is something that a lot of people would want to buy it for. But for those who like the abilities to dock their Switch to their TVs, was left out. So I think even if they're revising the system, they should do more than just upgrade the battery, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you excited that you're going to revision for the Nintendo Switch and you have a longer battery life? I know a lot of people in the gaming community have been complaining about the battery life of the original Nintendo Switch. Do you feel like this is them answering your cries? Or do you feel like it's just something Nintendo doing just to experiment with? Let me know all you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for seeing today's video. Me and Dmac really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button, helps out the channel. Make sure you share, it also helps out as well. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to be notified when me, the Masked Gamer, and Dmac upload content to this channel. Stay safe, keep gaming. I'm out. I'll talk to you later.